Good morning, class. Happy Monday. Today and tomorrow we're reviewing for our test. We're going to take our test on Wednesday and Thursday. It's a pretty long test, so I've broken it into 2 days to make it a little bit easier for you. The unit that we're on is Unit 5, Lesson 5, Unit 5. It starts on page 83. You only have 3 terms on the first part of your test, and so make sure that you have these figured out in your mind. Tomorrow we'll take a look at how to use our TCI website to be able to do that. Megalopolis, population density, and pollution. You can find those in blue or yellow on the sides of them. As you review for your test coming up, I would go and reread some of the main sections in your book. Remember, you have to find that online. This map, there will be a large section of map work on your test. This one worked on the population of the region. The brighter the color, the more the people live there. Obviously, the New York area, the Washington, D.C. area, the Boston area, large numbers of people there. And then there's going to be a huge section on there talking about the different places you can live. This is the city versus the country, the urban versus the rural, in town, out of town, big cities, small little towns. Okay? How do you make a living in those different locations? Transportation in those different locations. Remember, in the city you got a lot of public transportation. Most people in the rural area have to have a car to get around. The pollution versus the fresh air. And then the last one, fun things to do. So there'll be a large portion of your test that includes things on those. Okay? All right, we also took a look at, in the last part of your test, we'll take a look at different inventions. I can't wait to get your inventions back to see what you thought was best things to help create these big, huge skyscrapers so that our big towns could get bigger. Your work today, however, takes you back to the Unit 4. Unit 4, page 61 and page 60. Now, you might be best to stop my video after I explain what to do so you don't have to go look this up on TCI. I'll leave these pages out for you for your help. Just pause the video at the end. Here's your job. Your job is to find these 15 and put them down here. Now, I added 12, 13, 14, and 15. I added them. I circled them here. So these are the major cities: New York, Washington, D.C., Boston, and Philadelphia. Remember, Boswash, from Boston to Washington, is where all of these people live. So that kind of gives it away that 13 is Boston and 12 is Washington, D.C. Now, how can I check? Well, there it is. See the little inlet of water there? See the little tail here? I'm matching up these maps, and sure enough, that is Boston. So 13 is Boston. Down here, right here, is Washington, D.C. See the little rectangle there? The capital of our country is not actually in Maryland. It's actually its own District of Columbia, Washington, D.C., Washington District of Columbia. That's your 12. Now, what I'd like you to do before you look at the map is I'd like you to say, hey, do I know these? I think I know them all. This one for sure is New York and Pennsylvania, Maryland. I was going to say Delaware. What, Delaware? Oh, yeah, New Jersey. Delaware, New Jersey. This one would be Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Boston is in Massachusetts, Maine, Vermont, and New Hampshire. I can't remember which one is which. New Hampshire or Vermont and New Hampshire. And now I'm going to go and check. Oh, I was right. Vermont's 3, New Hampshire's 2. So, okay, I tested myself first, and now I'm going to find them. Number 1 was Maine, so I'm going to find Maine. I'm going to write it in there, 1 line, cross it out. Okay? Number 1 was Maine, I'm done. Now, you can either go in number order, or you can go right around. If that works best for you, whichever way you choose. This is your assignment for today, to review the different states and some of the major cities in our Northeast. You can go ahead and put your name on the top. And then when you're done, it goes back into your Monday folder. That's all we're doing for social studies. We're kind of stretching this out so we can match up our tests at the end of the week. God bless your day.